Hi, this is James from Elusive Disc. Today, in our part of our Analog Basics video series, we're going to go over how to get the most out of your stylus. Now, you want to take care of your stylus. Your stylus is the needle that's at the end of the cartridge. That's what actually goes into the groove of the record, vibrates against the groove inside the record, and reproduces the sound that you hear. You can expect to get 1,000 hours or more out of a cartridge as long as you take care of it. And 1,000 hours, in other words, is if you listen to your turntable an hour a day, 3 days a week, that's almost 7 years of listening. So as long as we do these few steps, you'll make sure your cartridge is in great shape. The first thing we're going to want to do is use Stylus Cleaner. This LP number 9 Stylus Cleaner from Mobile Fidelity. Stylus Cleaner helps get off any gunk that's on the stylus that you can't see. And this one also includes a preservative as well. When it's in the grooves, it's picking up everything that's in the groove. It's picking up things that you can see, like dirt and lint, but when it comes to smaller particles, you can't see those. So that's what the Stylus Cleaner's for. And so to do that, you just pull that out, pull all the extra liquid off, and then you're going to want to go back to front here on the cartridge. And as we do that, we will get all that gook off the cartridge. If your cartridge has any like debris or dust like this one does, it will come off on the brush and we'll pull that off after we're done. Okay, so there we go, it's all clean. We just put that cap back in there and screw it in and your cartridge is good. I recommend doing that about once every month or two. If you're listening every day, you may want to do it every 2 weeks. It just really depends on how often you're using your cartridge. Next up, we want to prevent accidental damage from your cartridge. Most of the time your turntable is like this. It's just sitting here, not in use, and your cartridge is susceptible to accidental damage, whether it's you hitting it, a cat jumping up there, or a dog, or a kid. Anything can happen to your turntable that's just sitting here like this. And even if you have a dust cover over your turntable, you still need to make sure it's protected when you're lifting the dust cover up, or if you forget to put your dust cover on the table. So the best thing we can do is use a stylus guard that comes with your cartridge. I've got 3 different cartridges here. Each of them has a different type of stylus guard. We'll start with the Olympia here. This one just comes straight down. This will be mounted right here on the head shell, and you just pull it straight down and it will come off like that. And then same thing when you're ready to put it back on, you just push it up vertically and you're all set. The Ortofon 2M Red that we have here has a clip that it just clips onto the back of the cartridge and protects that stylus. And this Audio Technica is kind of like the Olympia, except it pulls out instead of down, just like that. Okay. And that stylus guard is going to help protect your cartridge from accidental damage when it is not in use. We get a call at least once a week from somebody whose stylus has been damaged by accident. So make sure when your turntable is not in use, you're using that stylus guard. The third thing that you can do is using a dry brush. This stylus brush here, you're going to want to use anytime you see any debris on your stylus. If you see debris on there, like a piece of lint, you're going to want to get that off there, but you don't want to use your fingers or try and blow on it. That's not good. You'll get moisture on it from your spit, or you could break it with your finger or get your sweat on there. So grab your brush, and the same thing with the wet fluid. You just go back to front until you get that debris off your stylus. And just make sure you do that. That way that stuff's not on your stylus and then messing up your music, and you're getting the most out of your music. The last thing that we'll want to do is when we're playing the record is also preventing accidental damage by when we're cueing the record. So when we cue the record down and up, we want to use the cueing mechanism on your turntable to just put the cartridge in and out of the table. By doing that, you're not trying to like set the stylus down and accidentally damaging it that way. And those are the things that you can do to help take care of your stylus. If you manage to keep doing all 4 of these regularly, you'll make sure that your cartridge will last as long as it was intended to. If you enjoyed this video, this is part of our Analog Basics video series. We have a playlist in the description of other videos just like this one where we go over getting the most out of your analog system. If you like this video in particular, click on that like button. We really appreciate it, and subscribe to our channel for more content in addition to our Analog Basics series. Thank you, and have a great day.